I made it. I thought I was going to be late. Greg, it's 7:30. I did it. I did it. Hi. Hello. Okay. Let's see. Hello, friends. There we go. Thought I was going to be late. I made it. I mean, it's 7:31 now. But welcome to the chaos. It's going to be chaotic tonight, and I apologize for that. It's going to be so chaotic tonight. The wine is at my table. The wine is at my desk. So get ready for that. Get ready for that. Britt's going to be on here being like, don't say that. Hello, Colleen. Okay, so make sure if you are coming on Facebook, yours is perfect, by the way, Colleen. There is a link at the top of the thing, because otherwise all I see on the side is Facebook user. So if you click that link, you got to do it every time. Then your name will pop up over here. Otherwise, if I'm bouncing, this is why. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, here we go. It's chaos. It's going to be just absolute chaos tonight because it's been that kind of a day. It's been a chaotic day. So we get the whole bottle. Well, I'm not going to drink the whole bottle, you guys, but stop. I have to tutor tomorrow. I have to tutor the young minds. Well, 2 of them anyway. Tutor the young minds. And I'm eating gluten-free mac and cheese tonight. So welcome to my chaos. This is called, we're going to call it the chaos of the final push for writing, because this is what I know. Okay, so I'm going to eat, I'm going to drink wine, and I'm going to tell you some things. Some things I'm not going to tell you. That's just the way it's going to be. It is the dinner of champions. I was like, oh, it's 7:05. I haven't eaten and I want to drink some wine. We need to rectify that situation. So it was gluten-free mac and cheese tonight. And hi, Ashley. Where's Britt? Is Britt on here? But no, I was just talking to her. What things aren't I going to tell you? No, there's lots of things I'm not going to tell you. I mean, I guess that depends on how much wine I drink, right, Tracy? There's Britt. I was nervous. Correct, Courtney. Correct. She said some things I won't tell you, but if the wine works. If the wine does its magic, we never know. We never know. How much wine have I had? None yet. You missed it. I just poured it. I opened the bottle on the live. There. Hi, Sarah. That was my first sip. So you can monitor my intake. This has just been my mood all day. It's been one of those days. You know, I've been messaging you. It's been a day. Drink all the wine. Spill all the things. I have to get up in the morning. I mean, not like that early. So I'm a red girl in that it has to be sweet. I don't drink dry wine. This is juice. This is basically juice. It's Moscato. It's juice. I mean, I drink it like it's juice. But I don't do dry wine. So there you go. We have lots of important things to discuss today, Sarah. I can see your comment, Jasmine, but it doesn't say your name. But just fine. I can come over here. I can bounce back and forth. Hi, Hannah. I have not. This is my favorite wine. We should be buying it in bulk. We buy several bottles at a time. They have a red and a white. It's my go-to. You're chilling at work? Oh, I just listened to your last voice memo, Britt. Did she reply? I'm sorry if you guys are going to see me eat. That's just what it's going to be tonight. Yes, yes. You woke up for the live, so no drinking. That's dedication. I don't wake up for anything. You know, I mean, if we have to get on a plane, I'll wake up. Don't make these. What are you talking about? You're being inappropriate. Yeah. Only spill the things that we discussed. I'll try to only spill the things we discussed. I should see if we can order the wine in bulk. Oh, it's not. Brittany, it's okay. I can bounce. That's why I have 2 screens. Actually, I have 3. My boys think it's really cool. The gamer setup. Your name's showing, Kimmy. Mm-hmm. You did the thing. I know it's kind of annoying because you have to do it every time, but it's easier for me. So the StreamYard thing. You guys don't have to do it. It just says Facebook user over here, and then I just be like, oh, who's talking? But over here, I can see Facebook and YouTube comments. All right, let's do some things. You even click the link. That's okay. It's all good. It has to do with like the permissions of the Facebook. And sometimes the Book of Faces just still doesn't want to do anything. Oh, that's hard when you're growing people. I will drink extra for you, Taylor. Got you. You're fine. Oh, Amelia, the link is in the caption of the live. It's not like an actual. I mean, it's just like up above the live video. There's a link. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I promise. Okay, let's talk about some things. Oh, the new Facebook. Yeah. It's 8:30. You're already laying in bed. Normally, well, it's 7:30 here, but 8:30 is my nesting time. That's usually when I go up to my bed. That's why you're killing Axel and not Theon. Oh, Lauren. I love Theon. I love Theon, friends. So there you go. You can't kill Theon. Says Brittany. Okay. Before we talk about those things, she can kill Theon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why are we talking about killing Axel? Because Ashley! I'm so excited. I gotta shut my heater off. Hold on. Can we also talk about my Harry Potter shirt that I got at Universal? It's like the one, you can't see it. It's like says after all this time. Well, it says always, and then on the back it says after all this time. I'm kind of obsessed with it. Anyway, moving on. Oh, there, you can see it. It says always. And then on the back it says after all this time. Okay. It's not a super unpopular opinion. Here's the thing about Theon. I knew he would be controversial going into it. I knew this. Just like I knew Tolwyn would be controversial. So I knew that. I'm prepared. But as I said in the interview that went out in the newsletter today, I love all my book babies. All of my book babies. Every single one. That's amazing. I'm getting a new tattoo in December. We're talking about killing. Hold on. We're talking about killing Axel because in the newsletter today, it was like an author Q&A, and people could ask questions in the cave here. And one of the questions was an FMK for Theon, Luca, and Axel. And oddly enough, that was my order. Theon, Luca, and Axel. If you have to make me flip between the 3, the K is Axel. Sorry. You keep not getting them? Claire, that's terrible. There's a link somewhere. I don't know where it is. But yeah, we had, I'll see. I posted it with like that. I don't know. Britt can find the link. Yeah. I also love Saint Jasmine, so that's a compliment. Oh. Hold on here. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up. I know. Tracy does not like Theon. We're all very aware of Tracy's hatred for Theon. It's okay. It's okay. Tolwyn. We love Tolwyn. Well, see, Britt has spoken. If I killed off Theon, she would lose. I would lose Britt. I can't lose Britt, guys. I can't lose Britt. Oh, now I'm like, ooh, it's Dragons. What new tattoo am I getting in December? It's Dragons. It's a 5-piece. I'm really excited about it. Do we love Tolwyn? We do love Tolwyn. We sure do love Tolwyn. Who asked it, though? Dragons. All the dragons. Okay. Here we go. I'll take a mac and cheese break. Go over some things. Okay, shop news. You guys, we got like 2.5 pages today. It'll be a long one. Settle in, get some wine and mac and cheese with me. What? Britt keeps her on task. She definitely tries. Sometimes it's just not possible. Your few glasses deep. Go ahead. Oh. Okay. Are we ready? Here we go. You're drinking wine too, Ashley? Delightful. Here we go. Most shop orders ship out in 2 to 3 business weeks. My mom has come in and she has helped me immensely with my shop. She packages all the orders. She gets them all ready to go. I go in, I sign the books, and then she packages and sends them out. It is fantastic. She's actually, when we get down to the treasure boxes, she actually has them all put together. We're waiting on one thing that we can just put in there. So does she keep me on? I don't know. It's really hard to keep me on track. Greg said I try. He was like, babe, 3 minutes. And I was like, okay, 3 minutes as I'm doing other things. And I was like, I have to go live. And he's like, yeah, I know. I tried to tell you. He tries. It's been one of those days. My ADHD is just all over the place today. So I apologize in advance for the chaoticness of this. Chaoticness of this live. It's just going to be the way it is. Okay. So shop orders, I've been able to keep things pretty stocked. So as of this moment, everything is in stock. My mom gets everything's out, but get the 2 to 3 business days, guys. But I've been able to have pretty good turnaround time. There are prints in the shop. Previous treasure box items were updated and in the shop. There's flawed copies in the shop. So flawed copies, I actually have some more than I need to submit, but these have like dents or they might be not quite glued right. They don't affect the readability of the book, but they're not like in perfect condition. So they are just kind of prices. It just gets updated as I get them in. Your first chaotic live. It's going to be chaotic. I'm telling you, it's going to be chaos tonight. I promise. It already is. Okay. That is shop news. There's really not much for that. There are still, which we'll get to that when we get to treasure boxes. So I'm not going to talk about it now because that would be silly. Like the actual set you purchase and not the individual copies. What are we asking about? Hold on. We're going to do this. We're going to leave this. Okay, so that I can see like the actual set. Oh, is our hardcover book side? Oh, yeah. There's Sarah. She is. I sign all the books that come out of my shop. Every single one. Even if you buy the flawed copies, I sign them. So if you order from my shop, it will come signed. Yep. You missed the last one. Which one did you miss? Oh, okay. Oh, for the last cave chat, or the last chat. There we go. Okay. I do. I put a note in each book. It's handwritten, and you get extras with the books when they come from me. Okay. Shop news. Any other shop questions? Mac and cheese break. Lots of extras. Here's why we can do extras. It's because you will be able to pre-order So Sass once I have a page count. So probably end of January, those pre-orders will go up. But you get extras with mine because I don't have to pay like the royalty cost, like when you get them from me. So when you buy from another place, which is fine if that's where you choose to buy them. If you buy from Amazon or wherever, like there's the printing cost and then they take a cut of the royalty, right? So then I get the royalty rate. For me, it's just the printing cost and then shipping out. So I can put the extras in there. Spoilers for the winter solstice box. Oh my gosh, I was gonna have one out here and I don't. I'll try and go get one in a minute. Not at this exact moment. Because I'll get distracted. Huh? What do you want? Nothing. Any idea of how many sets of those hardcover sets with the painted edges? Are you talking about the special editions? Because we're going to talk about those in a minute. What brand of gluten-free mac and cheese? It is Kraft. It is the only gluten-free mac and cheese I like, Rachel. The Kraft gluten-free mac and cheese. Yes, it tastes just like the regular stuff. Doot. No cover spoiler. You're getting a cover tomorrow. It is Kraft. Hi, Heather. Heather Flieger says hi. Do. Okay, I promise we'll talk about the special editions in just a minute. I don't have answers. Let me preface that by saying I don't have the answers you're looking for, but we'll talk about them. Well, you guys got like a weird glare off that. Okay, audiobooks. There was an audiobook update that was posted, oh my gosh, today. But let's talk about them real quick. Lady of Ashes is out. It's on Audible. It's all the places. You can get it, all the things. So Lady of Ashes is out. Embers was recorded in October. It is in post-production. I expect the notice that it's done soon. However, as we learned with Ashes, my books are the longest books they've ever produced. And so they did not properly estimate the amount of time needed for post-production on my books, which is why Ashes was later than planned. Because I was supposed to have files for Ashes by November 1st, and I don't think I got them till like the 7th. I don't know. It was later than planned. And that was why. It was because it was the longest audiobook they'd ever produced. Embers is basically the same. And then Starfire is 15,000 words longer than Ashes. So it's going to be more than that. So chaos, mac and cheese, and wine. Yeah, it's pure chaos today. And so Starfire is finishing recording. It's probably done. They were recording this month. And so that one, it's not going to be December. I would say January for that one. Rosé, however, is in post-production. Laura and Christian both recorded that at the beginning of November. So that one I'm hoping should be out later December. So then we will be all caught up once Starfire comes out in January. All my audiobooks will be out. And then the plan is like So Sass is already contracted. It will be recording in April. I have to go off of when I can get on their schedules. So I would say like a late May, early June release for that one. I know. They're all, Laura's amazing. And the male narrators are just as amazing. They're good. Okay. Let's talk about treasure boxes real quick. And then we'll talk about special editions. Okay. Who's who? The special edition chatter is strong. Okay. So treasure boxes real quick. The theme is winter solstice for the one that is coming out. There are still some available. It's $55 for the regular box, $75 for the one with the dragon egg, which is an extra item in there. We're waiting on one item that has shipped, so I'm expecting it to be here earlier than anticipated. And so I'm guessing it's going to be here next week. My mom has the boxes actually put together, like everything's in them. So we just need to add this item, tape them up, and print off the shipping labels. So as long as that item shows up, I'm thinking they'll be shipping out late next week. They're fantastic. They're probably my favorite box we've put together, to be honest. They're super fun. So late next week, we're working on the next theme. We do the boxes quarterly. So we're working on the next theme. We have some ideas. We're not settled on one quite yet. Maybe we are. We might be. That's a January problem when this book is written. But the tentative ordering for that will be February. Okay. So any questions on treasure boxes before we move on to the other things? Do. My mom is amazing, Ashley. She comes down usually 2 to 3 times a week and just does all the things. I love her. She saved my sanity. She saved my sanity. No, I think Britt came up with that one, Tracy. Yeah, Megan, they are up in the shop. There's not a lot, but there's a few treasure boxes left. And I think there might even be a couple from the last one. The water court was the last box. The last I looked, there were a handful, maybe 5 left of those. So there are still like a handful of water court boxes and then some of the winter solstice boxes. For sure. So if you go to mkrtreasureshop.com, there's a section for treasure boxes. Okay, guys, I need some mac and cheese and some wine before we talk about special editions because you all are like here for that tonight. Wowzers. Oh, Lauren, you didn't derail anything. These lives are always derailed. You did 2 themes? I don't remember one. God, what was I doing that night? Story of my life. Tuna in my mac and cheese. No. I wouldn't be opposed to it. To be honest. Like, I like tuna noodle casserole. So, you know. Okay. Special editions. Barbecue and mac and cheese? Now I don't know. Britt, I don't know about this. Barbecue and your mac and cheese. Now we're getting a little out there. Oh, there's another one. Christina says yes to barbecue mac and cheese. So does Ashley. Well, I'm kind of curious. I'm not going to lie. Bacon and mac and cheese. That would be good. See, I agree, Sarah. Hot sauce. I'm not a big spicy person. I don't think I could. Well, green onions. That would be good in mac and cheese. I agree, Jaden. That would be fantastic. Green onions and bacon. Oh. See, I'm not a buffalo sauce person. All right. This is great mac and cheese talk. Good job, us. Mac and cheese in a loaded baked potato. I don't think we've ever gone down a food. Oh my gosh. I like keep looking over here. I'm sorry. This bowl is like, guys, this is my brain today. My brain. I had to write or finish writing a Tessa chapter this morning. And that like just then I was like, what are we doing the rest of the day? I don't even know. I had a list. I got it almost all done. I'm lying. No, I'm not. There will be 3.5 things not done. 3.5 things not done. Britt, be proud of me. Okay. Do. You seemed accomplished today, so it's fine. I was just, it was one of those days where I have so much to do. Like, I just wanted, I think I told you that. I just wanted to cry, but there was no time to cry. That's the kind of day it was. Oh, just bought a treasure box. Thanks, Erin. I appreciate you. Okay, special editions. Before I jump into books for days, this has been said before. There are multiple special editions planned. I have contracts with 5 companies. There's actually another one coming this week. So everyone relax, okay? Here's the thing with special editions. I cannot say anything. I can't confirm, I can't deny, I can't say anything until the company like makes their announcement. It is in my contract. I can't do anything. So we're going to talk about Books for Days because they have announced, and that's the one I can talk about. So Books for Days is doing all of Lady of Darkness. They're the ones that people are excited about, that we've been talking about here. And so they're doing all 5 books. Here's what you're getting in their 5 books. They actually, I don't have the whole list. It's posted here. It's also on their Instagram. But they're doing the entire set. You're getting 1 through 5. The Reaper novella, Rainer's novella, is in the back of Embers. Okay. Also, the bonus content, Cyrus, the Fire General, and the First Meeting. So Cyrus will be at the end of Lady of Ashes. The Fire General will be at the end of Embers, along with the Reaper, and the First Meeting will be at the end of Lady of Starfire. So they're going to be bound into the books. Okay. They're all hardcovers. They are freaking gorgeous. They have digitally sprayed edges, gorgeous end papers, reversible dust jackets. So I actually haven't seen those. Have I seen those? I don't know. I haven't seen all the things. But they will be, I have the tip-in pages here to sign. So they're all going to be signed. They're not going to have the handwritten note because my carpal tunnel is already atrocious right now, but they'll all be signed. And so that's what I can tell you about those. These are not through me. I have absolutely nothing to do with the sale of them. Nothing. I approve designs. I sign the tip-in pages and that's it. I don't control the pricing. I don't control when they're shipped. I don't control the timeline. I don't control the shipping. They're not sold in my shop. They're all sold through Books for Days. Okay. So in the design of the special editions, I approve the artists and I approve some of the artwork, not all of the artwork. Hold on, I'm trying to keep up. Do. Okay. So you asked how much say I get. Some companies give me more than others. I approve the artists. There's a clause in my stuff that there's no AI. Like I make sure that's in the contract. And then I do get compensation depending. Each company is different with their compensation. We negotiate that before contracts are signed. What else? I've seen 2 of the special editions. So there's that. Yes, Jasmine. I get a royalty. I get a pay rate for sure. Okay, so they are going on sale December 8th on their website. That's the only edition that's been officially announced, Noel. Yes. It's the only one I can talk about. Oh. Nope, Legacy 2 is discussed at the end, Michaela. You're good. Okay, so the books for days, they go on sale on the 8th of December, which is a Saturday, I'm pretty sure. They are $149.99, I believe, plus shipping. Again, shipping is set by the carriers, not, I mean, I have nothing to do with any of the sale, but like just know that they're charging you whatever the carrier is charging. It's at 11 a.m. Central Time is when they go on sale. If you are in their Facebook group, which is, I think it's like Book for Days exclusive something, they get half hour. I think they get access at 10:30. I do not know how many they have. I mean, I know what we agreed to, but I don't know if that's what they're going to have for sale. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there's that. Again, I don't produce these. I have nothing to do with the sale of them. So like they're not going to be in my shop. I don't know. I know that they've done some other special editions. And I know like today, was it today? Today or yesterday, they just had a sale of their leftovers of the last one. So if they have leftovers, they might do a sale. But again, I have no say. I don't know anything. They do ship to Canada. Emily, they do ship to Canada. They ship internationally. I just the charges, whatever the shipping charges are going to be. So that's all I know. Those are I can't tell you guys anything else. Like if you have questions about them, I very likely cannot answer them. I won't have the special editions for sale, Jaden, if that's what you're asking about. I will not. I have nothing to do with the sale of special editions. They're not in my shop. I get a percentage of, and that's with each company. It's negotiated with them. It'd be like, it's like Bookish, but they're like Bookish Box or like Arcane Society, Fabled. What are some other? There's another really popular one. Illumicrate, Fairy Loot. It's like those kind of, these companies that do the special editions. They don't have anything to do with the author. They just, that's all through them. So yeah, I literally cannot say anything else. I can't say anything else about the other companies. I can tell you that I have contracts signed. I can tell you that some of them are subscriptions boxes and some of them are not. But that's literally all I can say because I cannot say anything until the company announces it. It's in my contracts. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Dude, any plans on coming to California for signings? Oh, where's my wine? I don't think I have I don't know if I have one in California. We're going to talk about signings in a minute, though. If it supports more to buy, I mean, that's always like the best place. If you're going to get the books, if you only want one set and you want the original signed, that's always the best place to buy, usually for an indie author. But if you want the pretty ones, I mean, I want the pretty ones. Let's see. What do I have? There are editions coming for both series. I just can't tell you how many for each series or which companies. Bum, bum. Okay. Arc and Street Team. Woo! We got through special edition chatter. Okay. Arc and Street Team. I'm starting to get questions about this because SOSAS is getting close. So we open the Arc and Street Team 6 to 8 weeks before a release, which means the Arc team for SOSAS is going to be opening sometime in January. I think we're looking at early January. Yeah, I won't have special editions myself. These are all through other companies, just so you guys know. I mean, I signed the books that come from my shop, but they're not special editions, just so we're clear on that. Okay. So the ARC team is going to open sometime in January. If you are already on the ARC team, you do not have to reapply. If you are already on the ARC team, you're on the ARC team until you're not, until you ask to be removed or something happens. But you do not have to reapply for the ARC team. So if you're already on there, don't worry about it. There are limited spots. So what happens is when we open the ARC team, it's not open for long. It's open for probably a couple days because we get hundreds of applications. And my delightful PA goes through all those. The ARC team, Megan, is advanced reader copy. So the ARC team gets a copy and an ebook copy of the book early, with the purpose to read it in advance and leave an honest review. It helps to boost sale or to boost things. Reviews are really important, especially on Amazon. So it helps in those first day rankings. It helps in getting the word out about the book, all the things. Is there a method? So it's doing PR boxes after release. I prefer to do my PR boxes after release. I don't, I really do. I know a lot of people send them out before the book releases. I prefer to do them after. But that's because of my writing schedule, to be completely honest. That's not the only reason. But I write right up to my deadlines. When the book releases, I literally finished it, like the final edits, a week ago. So the PR boxes come with a book in it. I wouldn't have books in advance. If I did them in advance, we'd be waiting an extra 2 to 3 months to release the book, and I would get the book out, to be honest. That is my philosophy and theory about sending my PR boxes after the book goes out. So usually like with Rosé, I had my PR boxes planned so that when I ordered my first batch of inventory, I ordered books. So those went out about a week or a month after the book released. PR boxes, we do an application for those. Yep. Oh, there's Sarah. She's my marketing person, so she would have a better idea. Yeah, I'd rather get the book out. Rankings are fun. Rankings are amazing. They're not like an end. They're not one of my huge motivators. Do I love seeing the ranking go up? Obviously, like everybody loves seeing that, but like it's not like my goal to hit. I mean, it'd be amazing. I'm not gonna lie, but like that's not like my highest priority when I'm releasing a book. Okay. Actually, we'll talk about it. How far am I from finishing SOSAS right now? Oh, if you knew. So if your review's on Amazon under your mom's name, are you still eligible? Yeah. So the only requirement for getting on to the ARC team is you have to have reviewed one of my books. You have to link a review. And then we go through, and if you are accepted onto the ARC team, you get an email. But again, the spots are limited. If you applied last time and you didn't get on, apply again. We have spots open up as people leave. Some people, it's just not a good time to do ARCs. Some people have to leave for personal reasons. So spots open up each time. It's just, we never know how many there are going to be right away. Okay. Once you're on the team, there's limited spots. No need to reapply. If you are on the team and you need to take a break or you have issues, let Britt know because she handles all of the ARC team stuff. All of it. This is why we can't make Britt mad, because we can't lose Britt. Okay. Any other ARC team questions? Guys all went really quiet. And I'm like, oh man, did something happen? Okay. Signings. We're going to go through this super fast. We've talked about this before. I don't know that there's any new ones. How many people do I closely work with to manage all these things? I have Britt is probably my main PA. Not probably. She is my main PA. She keeps my calendars, all the things. There's two other, Tracy and one Sarah, is also on my alpha team that help with the actual writing process. And then Sarah is my social media marketing guru. Love her. They give me time back. Oh, my mom does my shop. All of them gave me hours of my life back so that I could write more. It didn't start that way though, Michaela. I'm going to tell you that. When I started, it was myself. Sarah, I get to look at all the pretty things. Sarah, you get to make all the pretty things. Oh. Okay. Spiral. We love a good spiral. Okay, signings real fast. Here's what we have going on. Yeah, it didn't start that way. That's probably, well, Sarah, when did we start working together? The last couple of months? October? Was it October? I mean, I know we were talking before that. Britt, my alpha team's been around since Ashes. But then my mom came in and started handling the shop in September or October. So, yeah. October, man, it feels like it's been forever. I will tell you, if I had not found all these people, this book would not be coming out on time. So everybody thank them. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, my mother. Okay. What part came easiest to you at first? Marketing is marketing is the bane of every indie author's existence, guys. Every author, because the trad authors have to do their own marketing too. Let's be real. Yeah, so my alpha team, they're saying they've been around since Crescent City 2 because of spoilers. That is how we met. My alpha team and I became a team because of, what is it? House of Sky and Breath. House of Sky and Breath. What's going on? My children are upstairs. Marketing is tedious, and it is worth it. Obviously, for sure. I'm not going to say that. It's just it takes up time. It takes time, and you feel like you're constantly battling algorithms and the marketing. Not even just the algorithms. Marketing trends are constantly changing, so you have to give up those. We could have an entire live chat about marketing. But we're not going to. I would need more than one bottle of wine. Oh, sitting on my throne of glass blanket. Okay. Woo. Let me make another drink, says Sarah. Well, Sarah makes another drink. We're going to talk about these signings real quick. I don't think there's been anything new. Oh, I think I might have added one. Readers Take Denver is my next signing. It is in Hi. What's going on? Huh? Okay. So Readers Take Denver is my next signing. That one is April 2024. Oh, UtopiaCon is Nashville, or Readers Take Denver is sold out. They have a wait list if you want to try and get tickets. UtopiaCon is in Nashville. That's June 2024. I believe there's still tickets for that one, but don't quote me. Sinners and Stardust is Boston. That's August 2024. That one I believe is sold out. I believe. And so, get tickets for Denver is the question. Driving to Denver, but it's only a 10-hour drive for us. So after Sinners and Stardust in August is Rare Edinburgh. That's in Scotland. That's September 2024. That is sold out. Tickets sold out for that in minutes. But I know if you go into the Rare Facebook group, they have a specific thread, and if you watch, you should be able to get tickets, but you have to like go in there religiously like 2-3 times a day to get tickets. So that's up to you if you're looking for tickets for Rare in Edinburgh. Romanticycon is in Orlando. That's October 2024. And then as of right now, that's it for 2024. So that'll be 2024. Then there is 2025. The only two that I can say because they're the only announcements that have been made. They're both international. There are other ones, so nobody freak out. There's other ones for 2025, but I can't say anything about them yet. But I'll be in Australia at Babe in June 2025. It's like May 31st into June. And then Vancouver for BB4E in July 2025. That's what I can tell you. Those are confirmed things that I can tell you. Is that a bug on my screen? Gross. Bugs are gross. I was just confirming my mac and cheese is gone. Do I want more? I don't know. Okay. Any questions on signings? Oh, actually, yes, I do need to talk about that. I get asked, or I'm getting asked, is Rare the only one you'll be attending in Europe? As of right now, yes, there will be more eventually. But as of right now, that's the only one that's planned. My 2024 schedule is insane, Corey. So that's the only Rare right now, but there will be more Rares. We'll say that. Those will be more Rares. Your Washington State, not right now, Jaden. Nothing right now. Nothing right now. Oh, I know. A Rare Scotland is a Rare Edinburgh is, yeah. I almost didn't go. Actually, they first asked me, and I was like, "Oh, there's just like the timing, like because that's a lot of travel." I'll be in Boston, and then 3 weeks later we fly to Scotland, and then we get back from Scotland, and 3 weeks later we fly to Orlando. So I wasn't gonna do it, and then I actually emailed Amy back, and I was like, "Okay, I changed my mind. Put me on." She was amazing. Yep. So Jess, it is posted on my website. If you go to melissakrourke.com. There's an events tab. You can find all of them there, but you can also find on my Instagram. If you scroll, I know Sarah posted one recently with signing dates. Yes, she posts on my Instagram for me sometimes, guys. Oh, you're not nosy. No. The boys are coming. The plan for traveling with the family, we're planning to bring the boys to Boston, Orlando, and Australia. Scotland, though, we're not bringing them. It will be, 2024 in December would be Greg's and my 25th. No, not 25th, 15th anniversary. So it's going to be our 15th anniversary trip. Look at there. There's Sarah coming in hot with the signings graphic. Look at her. You live in England. Tracy lives in England. She's on my Alpha team. Okay. Any other? Oh, did I have anything else? Oh, I guess maybe I should check my notes. Pre-orders for Denver are in my shop and very, very soon next week. Pre-orders for all the other events will be in the shop as well. There's a special tab. If you go to MKR Treasure Shop, there's event pre-orders, and then you would find which event you are pre-ordering for. And so that is to pre-order your signed copy, because we only bring so many books with 2 events. And so that's to make sure you get one. BB4E is in Vancouver. Yes. I can't see who asked that one. Yes. That is in Vancouver. Okay. Other things before we talk about book things. Okay. Maybe it's time to invest in a passport. We have passports. I mean, I know this isn't to me. We just had to get Greg's renewed. So do we need to bring a copy, or you can bring your own copies? Yeah, Jasmine, you can bring your own books to the thing as well. You sure can. I will sign them. This is for people who, if they want to pick it up there, like get it signed, want to buy it, and then they can pick up. I pre-sign them so that they're just ready to go and they can be picked up at the event. Okay. Friends. They sure do. They bring carts. Dragon Cave road trip. Oh my gosh, that'd be so amazing. I tried to convince Greg to drive to Nashville, and he was like, no. True story. I said, we should drive to Nashville. It's 19 hours. And you were like, no. That's the exact conversation. And I was like, fine, I'll buy plane tickets.
Good.
You're welcome. Convinced. Oh, Britt says we should drive to Seattle. Why are we going to Seattle? Just to come? Just to go see that? The only reason, let me be very clear, the only reason we are driving to Denver and not flying to Denver is because we'll haul the books. It's actually cheaper for us to haul the books ourselves than ship them and have them stored. Sarah wants to know when she's getting a TikTok.
I don't know yet.
His answer was, I don't know yet.
Still working on my whole acting stuff.
He's still perfecting his acting.
Really wants that. Now you see it's fun.
Okay, friends. I am going into the writing cave. So I'm going to be quieter on social media. Not tonight, obviously. Is there a method to the madness? Whoo, doggy. No. Britt says no more wine. She is a party pooper. She's afraid I'm going to say things I shouldn't say. How do I... Hold on, we're not to SOSAS news yet, I promise, but we're getting there. So the plots and ideas in the world, this was asked like where I came up with the idea for Lady of Darkness. I honestly can't tell you. That was just born out of a pure necessity to survive, and I survive. It is like grape juice. Whoever just said that. It's grape juice. Yes, Michaela. Sorry, it takes... Whew, that is the method. I do have a marker board. Actually, I have 3 of them that have plots, and I have oodles and oodles of notebooks that have all of how I keep the things straight. But it's literally waking up at 3 a.m. with ideas and writing them down and trying to decipher them the next morning. I know that there are other... Daejian. How do we pronounce Daejian? Daejian. I just saw that one pop up. And so, Britt says telling you to take the wine. I'm going to hide it. I'll put the cover on, though, just in case you do try to take it and then we battle over it and then it doesn't spill on the computer because, oh, man, that'd be terrible. Exactly. He's not taking wine from me, Britt. Oh.
it's never benefited me, but someday.
It has to. Okay. Let her live. Let her live. We talked about backups. I have backups for the computer. 3 of them. Okay. The night children. Oh, it was the lore. The lore was that, I mean, it definitely took the most time to figure out. Let's get her another bottle. I cannot have another bottle because I do have to function tomorrow. I have to get my driver's license renewed. It expires on my birthday, which is Sunday. So then I'm like, well,
God, way to go. That's a happy birthday.
it's not my birthday now. Anyway, so I was like, we better get this renewed because the DOT is not open on Sunday. So I have to get my driver's license renewed. I do have to function for children, 2 of them specifically. Yes. The best spice could be written. Let me tell you how much wine I had to drink to write Cyrus and Cassius's scenes, friends. The PA panic is setting in. Don't say things, says Britt. How does one even write spice? With the help of this. However, I will say some of the spice in Rosé was written on my back patio at 10 a.m. I remember this vividly because, yes, Sarah, writing Cass and Cyrus was written with the help of the wine. But there were scenes in Rosé that I wrote on my back patio. It was 10:30 in the morning. I was chatting with the Alpha team. They had no idea I was writing it. And then they got their chapters and they were like, this spice. And I was like, I know, I was talking to you guys while I wrote it. It's one of my favorite stories, obviously. Let's see. We love Cass and Cyrus. Okay.
Yeah.
Rosé spice.
Huh?
Nothing. I'm reading these.
Just saying, maybe that was helpful to spice. Love to believe that. Make me feel better about life.
Okay. Anyway, the point of all of this, Britt's so stressed out right now. So I was, Jaden says that I was one of the first authors that she read Male Romance. Here's the deal. I was terrified to write this because obviously that's not my narrative, obviously. And you want to do that justice. And so I did a lot of research and I read a lot of gay authors who wrote gay romance and like I needed to be done well. And I think I talked about that in the newsletter today, but like the narratives that are not mine need to be done well. And so those are always researched heavily before we go into that. But I was so nervous to write Cyrus and Cass and they're some of my favorites. Okay. Honestly, Male Romance is some of my favorite to read. Okay. Whew. So anyway, this was all to say that I'm going to be quieter over the next month because I'm going to be finishing So Sass. And so what is happening? You guys are like distracting me over here. I'll be quieter on my socials. I have stuff posted. Sarah has things planned. I'll be checking in. It just might take me longer to respond to messages and emails. So if you need anything like ASAP, message Britt. Don't DM her. Send her an email to the PA email, please. I don't even know what it is. I literally have to look it up anytime I send something there. So we'll let Britt get you the PA email. I don't know why I can't remember it. I have no idea. But I have to go into, I'm going to write an email and, look it up. Okay. Do. What's happening over here? Oh, Sarah doesn't respond to DMs, so don't DM her. Oh, Razik. We love Razik. Okay. The group read along is going on. If you are looking at doing the what is happening? Okay. If you are looking at if you're doing the group read along, oh, this is a good time to tell you there will not be a cave chat in December. 1, I'm in the writing cave. 2, it's the holidays and things are super crazy. But 3, there's going to be a Zoom call for the group read along. And because I'm in the writing cave, I can't do 2 live video things in 1 month. So that will be there. I can't even promise how much time I'm going to be on the Zoom. It'll depend on where I'm at for writing. But the first one is, I don't know, the 15th, Britt. Is it the 15th, December 15th? That's what I have written down. We're going to go with December 15th. It's a Friday. And I believe it will be the first 3 books, right? Darkness, Shadows, and Ashes. Britt put all of that together, so she knows the things. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Sarah does not answer my personal Instagram DMs, just so you guys know. She panics every time she has to log in. How do you join the group reading? I don't think there's not a group for it. People are reading it on their own. Oh, look at there's Sarah coming in again with the read along schedule. And so it tells you like which books will be read through. And then there's a Zoom. There's a Zoom after Ashes. There's a Zoom after Starfire. And then there's a Zoom after Rosé. And the read along will be complete before arcs go out. So for the arc team, if you're doing the reread, it will be done before the SOSAS arcs go out. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay, we're so close to SOSAS news, but there's still one more thing we got to talk about. And that's other things that are coming. Other books. Relax. Are we doing Zooms? We're doing Zooms, right? They're not like this. They're Zooms. No, they're Zooms because you guys can like discuss, not in comments. I don't know. How do you join the Zoom? I don't know. Britt's going to have all that information. Actually, no, I have the Zoom. We'll use my Zoom room. I don't know. We'll have that information coming. Yeah. Zooms. All the Zooms. Do you think you'll finish writing Legacy before starting another series? Michaela, we'll talk about that in a minute. Other books. Okay. What else is coming? Last week. Was it last week, Sarah? We shared a graphic. It's not new. It's nothing new news. It's nothing new news. It's not new. It wasn't any new news. The only new news. Oh my gosh, we're making tongue twisters. Spoilers will have Zooms. We should put the wine away, friends. The Zooms will have spoilers, so enter at your own risk, says Britt. Daggers in the Shop. I should look into that. After the new year, we'll look into that. The wine is here. Okay. So the graphic that Sarah posted had no new news. The only new news on the graphic was the graphic with the universe graphic was that there was another series added. So there will be 9. There are 9 series total, including Darkness and Legacy. That's 2 of them. Okay. Seriously, I didn't spoil it. The Evan Leia series was on there, and people got really excited and acted like this was new news. But it's still there. So the Evan Leia series, there it is coming. That the Evan Leia series is Sethan, Kylea, and Razik's backstory. That is the Evan Leia series. That will be. I will either. Do a series specifically. Hold on. Oh, because it said coming soon. By soon, we mean like maybe 2025, you guys. Good grief. That is the next series. Someone asked if I'll be completing Legacy before See these things come in too fast and then I get distracted. Bum, 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 bum. Sethan, I know a lot of people say Sethan, not grammatically, phonetically, you can pronounce it either way. Don't worry. The coming soon. Okay, so here's my thing is I got really burnt out writing Darkness. I haven't been in that world. So I have said that I will not commit to finishing. Like, I won't say, oh, we're going to have all the legacy books before we start this, because sometimes I need a break. Sometimes I need a break from a world. I do have a tentative publishing schedule figured out, and what book will likely be next, but I'm not announcing it until like it's a for sure thing. Okay. So, but it will be written like, if I don't do Legacy first, the next book would be, I almost said the title, the Avalan book. He's almost got lots of secrets tonight. Brit's panicking over here. See, she says. Yes, the first Avonlea book has a title. It has a cover. Y'all know that I switched cups. There's a cover. There's a cover for the first Avonlea book. Actually, I just bought more covers today for another series. You're welcome. Her filter still works. She's good. Okay. So anyway, after So Sass, the next book will either be Legacy 3 or Avonlea 1. We'll see where my mental health is sitting at. Okay. So Avonlea is Sethan, Kylea, and Razik's backstory. So just remember that all of my books are in the same universe. Will you see Nuri again? Yes. They're all in the same universe. Ashley, you know this answer. Will you see Nuri again? Yes. How many books will there be in Legacy and Avonlea? Legacy is 4 books. Avonlea is planned for 3 at the moment. Bum, bum, bum. And then, so we have a tentative writing schedule. I don't share it because things change. My mental health changes things sometimes. But there were things planted for every single one of the series throughout Darkness from the very beginning. There were seeds in Lady of Darkness. There were seeds throughout the entire series for all of the other series. There's little things. There's little hints and tidbits all the way through. Okay. I think that's it. Any other questions before we talk about So Sass? Do you have a basic outline for all the books? I know generally what is going to happen, what needs to happen in each book, but an outline, no. I am a complete pantser writer. I outline my next 5 to 8 chapters when I'm writing. My marker board has 8. My marker board has the next 8 chapters outlined. But I know how the book is going to end. I just don't always know how we're going to get there. Can we get a bonus chapter of the Fire Inner Court for Winter Solstice Changing Gifts? There is a bonus chapter. It's not that. You always get a bonus chapter in the treasure boxes that come later. Will you get a bonus chapter for this winter solstice? Probably not, because I'm writing. I can't pull myself out of the legacy world right now. Oh, will you ever not want to challenge Theon to a duel? I cannot answer that. Okay, so Sass, there's a cover reveal tomorrow. It's really pretty. Also, we're not going to be able to do an acronym for the third book. Like we say Sass, we say Rose and Sass, but the third book's going to be a weird one. We're going to need to think of something else. Do I keep all of my merch at my house? Yes. It stays at my house. I have an entire room that has all my books and my merch in it. True story. So we have, okay, cover reveal tomorrow. Where are things at? Why? Because I got distracted? Probably. That happens. That's what you get to know. It's pretty. So right now the book is at 100,000 words. We're just under 100,000 words. It will be roughly the same length as Rose, which was 211,000 words. Something like that. So it'll be right around there by the time it's said and done. Faux show. So there have been snippets here. There have been snippets in the Discord. You can find those. Who is my favorite Rose and Sass character? Tessa. It's just under right now. It's just under 100,000 words right now. Speaking of, when I'm done with this, I'm going to edit. The flip-flops. But yeah, Tessa. I love Tessa. I also love what Tessa's, how her arc is going to go. No, I'm not reading this. Actually, I just saw that pop up, but I have no idea what's being said over there. What is this though? Interesting. The word count at all. It means nothing to your brain. We'll just think of like, so I tell you word counts because like you can say pages, but which book just Yaros's book, Iron Flame, and I think Crescent City were a good example of like Crescent City is thicker than Iron Flame, but Iron Flame is like 50,000 more words than Crescent City. So to say like page numbers is really misleading because it all depends on formatting. I mean, you could say the same thing about word count, but mine are all formatted the same way. So I just always say, I can't tell you like it's going to be this many pages, but I can tell you about how many words it's going to be. Okay. Yeah, I mean I haven't read Fourth Wing or Iron Flame, but I saw a TikTok about it when I was scrolling, and it was something about like the way it was formatted and like the print sizing, like it all. Does Tessa need a dog? Okay, so what do we have? Please read Fourth Wing. It's time. I can't read Fourth Wing right now. For many reasons, but I can't read Fourth Wing right now. Okay, let's talk about Sass. So we're going to talk about a few things that need to be talked about for Sass. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to like. I can't read fantasy and write it. That is one of the big reasons. I can't do it. Here we go, says someone. Oh, here's Britt. Okay, let's talk about some things that need to be clarified for So Sass because I don't want anybody going into the rest of the series feeling like they were misled. Okay. Says someone. Oh, it's Brett. Okay, so before we talk about what we're going to talk about for So Sass, we need to make some clarifications on some terminology in here because there are very big differences in terminology. So let's discuss the difference. Everybody, I'm gonna say these words. I'm gonna say these words and then I'm gonna pause because I expect this comment section to just like blow up. Okay, so we're gonna discuss the difference. We're going to discuss the difference between an RH, an MMF, and an MMF and an MFM. So there's RH, which is reverse harem. There's male, male, female, and there's male, female, male. We're going to discuss the difference between these three things. And now we're going to pause for just a minute because everyone, let's get that all out of your system. Everyone, nobody panic. No matter which side, no matter how you feel about these things, nobody panic yet, okay? Okay. Oh. I told you I was gonna go quiet for a minute. Sarah and Britt, why do I have 99 Instagram notifications on my phone? I'm gonna need a bottle of wine just to catch up on that chat. Good Lord. Okay. Just ignore that, she says. Okay, let's discuss the difference in these. So an RH, which is reverse harem, they are also called why choose bugs. These are this is when there is one female and there's three or more love interests, okay? Three or more love interests gets you to a reverse harem or why choose book, okay? Which is fine. There's a whole bunch of those. Those can be MMFMM. Okay, so like if you, I haven't read that Pucking Around book by Emily Roth. I think that was one, but one of them that I've read would be like the Losers Duet is MMFMM. So that's where there's two male couples, and then there's also a female. The female's involved with all of them, but two of the males are also involved. So the order of your M's and your F's matter. F's. Your M's and your F's matter. Okay. So I've only read the first Losers Duet. I'd started Losers 2, and then Princes of Ash came out, and all things had to stop when Princes of Ash came out, and I haven't been back to it yet. So then when we were looking at polyamorous relationships, or your thruples, okay, a thruple would be polyamorous. I mean, so would a reverse harem would be polyamorous too. But when you're looking at a reverse harem or a thruple polyamorous relationship, you can have MMF or you can have MFM. So an MMF or an FMM is when the males are also involved. Okay, female involved with those two, the males are also involved. If you have male, female, male. The female is involved with the males are not involved with each other. Okay, are we all clear on the order of our M's and our F's on how these relate to each other? Okay, we're all good on this conversation. The F placement matters, says Brett. The F placement matters when you're talking about MMFMM or MMMFM. Like, those matter, okay? So in an MFM, male, female, male, the female's involved with the males are not involved with each other, okay? That is what legacy will end up being for Tessa. MFM, okay? We debated on whether or not to. We did a long time because it's kind of a twist in the book. How it happens is not your typical relationship thing, okay? How it happens in the book is kind of a twist. It's probably one of my favorite twists in the entire series. But I didn't want people going into this thinking that it was a love triangle. I didn't want people going into this thinking there was cheating, and I didn't want people going into this feeling like they were misled. Those three things were super important to me. So I felt like this needed to be clarified and needed to be said before the book comes out. Okay. So people are like, misled. Here's the thing is some people do not like, some people don't like White Shoes. Some people don't like RH, which are the same thing. Some people don't like those types of books. And I don't want people going into there being like, oh, I thought this was going to be this. And then like, I didn't realize it was this. Okay. So this is going to be MFM. Tessa will end up with 2 guys. Okay. Tessa will be with 2 guys at the end of the series. I'm not going to tell you when or how it happens. But by the end of the series, Tessa will be with 2 guys. Okay. Let's just like bluntly state it. This is how it's going to happen. She's going to be with 2 guys. The 2 guys are not going to be involved with each other, but she will be with 2. It will be a polyamorous relationship. It'll be male, female, male. See, Ashley says I'm one of the only authors I'd read. See, and this is why I wanted people to know, because of this exact thing. Like, some people just don't like them. I swear to you, how it comes out, plays out, it's not a typical thing, okay? Okay, so I want to be very clear, like, I need to be very clear on it that, like, this isn't like, oh, she's with, like one guy for a while and then they break up and go to another guy. She's going to end up with 2. That's what a male-female relationship, male MFM, MMF, White Shoes. She ends up with multiple love interests, okay? Okay, so what do we got? All the secrets you get from me tonight. Oh. All the secrets you get. How long do you have to wait to find out who the other male is? You will know within the first few chapters of Sosas who the other male is. I'm not going to tell you now. Who doggy? Okay. Did you take PTO for the release? Oh. Happy solstice, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving. There you go. That's what you get. Oh. Sarah's asking if I feel better. You guys, I was like super. God, how long did we debate this? Probably as long as we debated these covers that I just I just bought. But I was very adamant. So, I mean, it's a hard thing because some people like to know tropes, some people don't. Some people feel like tropes spoil a book. Authoring is hard and marketing is hard, and some people get really, really mad if they were misled. If they were misled on a book, some people feel. Some people love it. Some people don't care. Some people like to be surprised. Some people don't. Some people like to know going into it. But like I said, I was very, very. I didn't, like I said, I didn't want people to think there was cheating. I didn't want people to think there was a love triangle, and I didn't want people to feel like they were blindsided. Like I saw on here, what makes you decide to do an MFM? So the characters tell me what they want to write, but I'm very big on inclusive writing. And so there will be other, just like there was a male-male relationship in Darkness, polyamory relationships are just as inclusive and need to be included as well. But this one just happened to be, we argued about it a lot. The people in my head. I argue with people in my head. We argued back and forth on it. And eventually they always win. And it always ends up way better than what I had planned. So. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. I'm getting all caught up. The terms are super confusing, Christina. They are super confusing. And so that's why we had a big discussion about it before. No, Cassidy, there's no more secrets tonight about the different types because they are. And the placement, the M's and the F's matter. That's what we say. The M's and the F's matter. Yep, MFM is polyamorous. Whenever there's more than, what is Emily? Whenever there's like 3 or more people involved, it's a polyamorous relationship. Whew, okay, what's over here? If I missed comments, I'm sorry. Y'all like exploded. I went through your list, Britt, and added it to my list. All the lists. Oh, the Bonds, the tie. Yeah, that one had 5. Knox, Griffin, Atlas, North. There's the other one. The football player guy. I don't remember his name. Yeah, Bonds, the tie that had 5. That's a reverse harem. Why choose? The Bonds, the tie is why choose. Oh, show. Like an Omega verse? Sarah, are you asking about the Bonds that tie? It's not an Omega. I've actually never read an Omega verse, so I can't answer that question. I don't know. I'll tell you, I'll go to the chat about Bonds that tie. Because we don't, yeah. I'll take that to chat. Oh my god. It's not an Omega verse. Doesn't the Mega verses, don't those have werewolves? I feel like you need to reread Rose. Oh. I know what she says. All right, y'all. Any other questions? It's got long tonight. Okay. Anything else, friends? So no cave chat next month. Yeah, I'm already looking at that. So many questions, but yeah, none that I'm going to answer. Faux show. Faux show. It's tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you guys. It did do good on the wine. Boxes, as long as the last item gets here, I'm expecting it to be here next week. They'll ship out later next week. They're all packaged up. The treasure boxes, they're all put together. Everything's in them. We just need that last item. So there you go. All right, friends. There's nothing else. I'll see you guys later. All right. Have a good night, guys.